the lamp on this new home was mounted on the back of the machine in one piece, and when I tried it out, it tripped the breaker on my power strip. So I worked the cap off the bottom and worked that back, the cord here, pulled this out, and when I opened it up I found that this insulation collar here completely trashed. So that explains why it shorted out, because the insulation collar is not keeping all of this from just touching the metal lamp fixture. So I'm going to need to re-insulate this fixture with electrical tape, and hopefully my electrical tape is quite cold from being out here in the chilly garage. But if we simply wrap a band of electrical tape around the side here and trim it like so, that should be covering all of the bare metal, and it's lower profile than the old cardboard insulator collar, so it slips right in, and then we can simply work this cover back up and snap it in place. I think, well, first things first, we'll just plug it into the power strip. And the breaker didn't go, which means we can grab a lamp . Now this is a push and twist fixture. Alright, and okay. Well, I guess we'll unplug that and see what other insulation trouble we had. Oh, now I don't know what that fixture is up to. I'm going to tell the customer that fixture is dead because I don't have a good way to well, maybe let's try something else with that. Alright, let's got it unplugged. Oh, yeah. Okay. This contact immediately got pushed against this screw in here. Alright, well, okay, I'm gonna trim this screw off and then put a piece of tape across the top here. Alright, I'm going to get my Dremel and trim this screw, and then once these screws are ground flat, I'll lay a piece of electrical tape underneath the contacts here. Alright, trim these two screws off. Just slip the electrical tape in under these contacts. Like so. And we'll see if we can just Alright, we can see that in there, so we'll take our lamp and put our lamp in our fixture. Alright, lights on. No, the switch isn't working. Alright, well, I'm gonna Yep, and I unplugged this. Alright, let's well, I'm gonna not worry about the switch on that lamp because you shouldn't be leaving your vintage machines plugged in anyway. So if we leave the lamp so that it stays on all the time, it will encourage the owner to unplug it when it's not in use. Also, these vintage fixtures, like once you get to the switch part, a lot of work involved in that, and this is being done on job rate for a customer, so